Founders Floor, a co-working accelerator for startups.
Try to plan the next 6 months in terms of content. If you're looking for a strategy to build your social proof, to build your thought leadership exposure, think of the next 6 months and think about the fact that most companies that work with Publicize every 8 to 12 weeks are posting something. Every 8 to 12 weeks. So we could be doing a major article every 3 times per semester. Some companies, when they get larger, they are much better at doing this. Some industries are also much more attractive, so every time you write a guest article, it gets picked up very quickly. So you could be having a guest article every 4 weeks, but I'm going to say on average, every 8 weeks, every 6 to 8 weeks, you will be getting something. What I would suggest is that you create a schedule and you decide on different topics. So you decide on the different topics and you start working on the outlines for each one of those topics. And then you figure out who you want to send those to, and then you just follow the process very clearly. And every 6 weeks you just do the same. You spend 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks writing the content, then you spend 2 weeks reaching out. 3 weeks writing the content, 2 weeks reaching out. And you just continue doing that. Don't be discouraged by no response. And I think this is what's very important, because then you will ask yourself, why do I have to do this? Like, as an entrepreneur, as a company, like, why is this even important? This is very important because for our customers and for the community, the growth of the industry is gonna depend on whether or not we innovate within that industry. If we don't innovate, someone else will. And normally, now we are much more aggressive about letting people know what we are doing and trying to do guest articles. But normally what used to happen is that any tech publication would be covering only the cutting edge companies. So you would see lots of news from Apple, from Google, from Facebook, because they are the ones that are doing this all the time. Smaller companies, we innovate maybe at a slower rate. Or maybe when we're trying to innovate, a bigger fish already did that. And that's not news because someone else did it. So the reason why all of this is important is because it keeps our own company in check. If we cannot talk about our industry, that means we really don't know our stuff.